Every day, there are 10 to 15 Afghans who lose their lives in Afghanistan. And unfortunately, a more or less similar number of civilians lose their lives in Pakistan. This is not about perception, it's about terrorism and the fact that the two nations have not been able to suppress the terrorism and save the lives of their innocent people.
And they accuse us of still interfering in their affairs. In fact, they say that we are trying to sabotage the talks with the Taliban, the peace talks with the Taliban.
I don't think, but they are still, you see, they are safe havens of the Taliban and Al-Qaeda in Pakistan, and even some safe havens are Pakistani Taliban in Afghanistan.
You're referring to Mullah Fazlullah?
Of course. So I think we'll ask our unwanted guests, please leave our country.
Do all the panelists here in Pakistan or in Kabul think what's the threat to peace in Pakistan and Afghanistan, whether it emanates from inside Pakistan or it emanates from Afghanistan, or there is some outside force which is threatening peace in future after the withdrawal?
Look at the structure of the Taliban. It is called Quetta Shura. Quetta is your city. It is the capital city of Balochistan. The headquarters of the Taliban is sitting there.
Pakistan is our largest trade partner. Our exports to Pakistan is the largest market for our goods, even though the amount that we export is much smaller. In many ways, our economies are integrated. I think in labor market, we have a large number of Pakistanis working here, and there are Afghans who work in Pakistan.
So it's sort of a one-sided street.
Almost. I think there are quite a few Afghans who work in Pakistan as well. I think it's Afghan economy is more integrated into Pakistan than any other economy.
Increase exports from Afghanistan into Pakistan. We need joint investment in Afghanistan in their mineral sector, so we can buy all those the minerals which we need for our steel mill, which we need in our own industry, and that can bring in lots of exports from Afghanistan into Pakistan. And Pakistan and Afghanistan are the most natural allies in this area.
Unfortunately, the current generation of Afghanistan, we are the war generation. We have fantasies of how Afghanistan was in the 1970s and 60s, and we have heard it from our parents, but we haven't lived it. We haven't experienced it. So the work environment that we have in terms of professional experience, in terms of professional support to each other, it's very male-dominated.
Who do you blame if women are not involved? Is it the international forces? Is it the Afghan government? Or maybe the women are too weak in Afghanistan?
I don't think women are weak anywhere. It's a different matter if they can make their voice heard in an institutional fashion. Women in Afghanistan have survived 30 decades of civil war, and they have emerged very strong. Not organized, but strong, and I think that's true of women here. Women's rights in Pakistan were taken away by dictators, restored through democratic processes. Not exactly where we need to be, but where we should be going.
Whenever we move forward, we take one step forward, two steps back.
Now, what do we do to create this, make this a common goal to
here's
fight
what we do
together?
We stop using militancy as an instrument of policy. This is the #1 prerequisite. They have done it in the past, and there's insecurity within the state establishment because there's the India factor, because there's the Kashmir factor, and because there's the Afghanistan factor.
Why just limit it to the religious groups sitting together? I have suggested that the parliament-to-parliament sitting together should be increased, the engagement should be increased. We can have sports, encouraging youngsters to meet together. We can have cricket matches and things like that. I question this whole focus on just religion and Taliban's, and as if
find an out-of-the-box solution.
Out-of-the-box solution from this whole thing. Yeah.